Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about the first batch of free money starting to arrive for players in Grand Theft Auto Online, a look at the weeks ahead in terms of what to expect, not only for the Formula 1 open wheel style content, but Valentine's Day 2020 as well, and also looking ahead at the future, seeing when we can possibly expect Rockstar to release a new DLC, given on how much we have left from the Diamond Casino heist. So let's start with that free money first. So Rockstar announced the other day that thanks to Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online having some of the best couple of months in its history, they're celebrating by giving players a lot of rewards. And in Grand Theft Auto Online, that's $2 million spread out over the next 2 weeks. And this all started on Thursday, January 30th, where Rockstar said you can get $1 million for free just by signing in between January 30th and January 5th, which is the current week that is going on right now. And what was important is Rockstar said the bonus cash will be deposited into your Maze Bank account within 72 hours of playing. And so because of this, I've been getting a lot of questions, not only from you guys on my Facebook page, which, by the way, that's a good reminder. If you have any topics or secrets or mysteries you want me to explore, not only in GTA, but Red Dead Redemption 2 as well, you can drop me a line or shoot some videos or photos over to me on my Facebook page. It's the easiest way for me to interact with you. And a lot of you guys come up with some amazing suggestions for me to check out. So again, that'll be in the description. But anyways, I've been getting a lot of questions like, Mr. Boss, I signed in. Why don't I have my free money? Where's my $1 million? The key word there is within 72 hours. So depending on when you've signed in, if that was Thursday, that means it could be Friday, which was yesterday when you received it, today, Saturday, or sometime even Sunday, or maybe even very early on Monday morning before you receive that money. And there's going to be two factors here. The first factor is obviously when you signed in. So if you haven't signed in this week and you're doing so for the first time today, you're likely not going to receive your money until midweek next week. However, if you played on Thursday, again, expect it sometime maybe this weekend or early in the week. That's the first factor. The second factor is it's different for every single person. Now, I don't know how Rockstar goes about distributing the free money they do to players, but we know one thing's for sure is it does not happen all at once. Some players might get them super early, like within 24 hours. Some players might get it right at the end within 72 hours of playing. So it's going to be a little bit different for each and every person. So if your friend has money, but you haven't, or if your crew member has received the free million, but you haven't, do not panic. Like, if you just go on Rockstar's social media, like, all the responses to them are like, where's my money? Where's my money? It just takes a little bit. It's not instantaneous. It takes within 72 hours. Not 72 hours for everyone, but within 72 hours. So just be patient, and when you do receive the money, it'll be an alert message that looks like this, where you've received either a login gift or it'll say, thanks for being a loyal Grand Theft Auto Online player. Here's your $1 million, and it'll go straight into your Maze Bank account. That's another thing that Rockstar said. It goes straight into your bank account. So bottom line, over the next couple of days, be on the lookout for that to arrive. It already has started to arrive for a handful of players. I've received a couple of messages on my Twitter, Facebook, Discord of people that have actually gotten it, which is obviously great news. And again, some people haven't received it yet, which means you just have to be a little bit more patient. I am always on like the latter part of the spectrum where I never seem to get the money early. In fact, sometimes it even happens a little bit after like the period is announced. But again, just be patient. It'll arrive for everyone, but just know that it has started to arrive for some people right now. And that's pretty cool. Now, let's talk about Rockstar's plans over the next couple of weeks for the Formula 1 open wheel style races and also for Valentine's Day. So someone asked Insider Tez Funds 2 the other day about the sentence next up for GTA Online is an addition of open wheel racing series featuring all new vehicle types. Do you guys think that this would be added next Thursday? And Insider Tez Funds 2 said, I would assume so. If we follow the website order, either the VSTR, the Drift, Yosemite is the next vehicle. The VSTR was the one that was released this current week. But they could always ignore the website order and release whatever they want. The F1 cars are a part of the casino podium list, so they could release the open wheel races, feature one of the F1 cars on the casino podium, and feature the other one the week after. Now, his prediction looks to be slightly off because we know this week we actually received the Oppressor on the podium wheel, but he believes that the two F1 cars will be back to back. And then he said this would make more sense for February 13th because the Roosevelt Valor is also going to be one of the casino podium cars, and we know that that will arrive for Valentine's Day. It's kind of the only one that makes sense. So even though this sounds obvious, Insider Tez Funds 2 expects that the open wheel races, the open wheel vehicles like the Progen PR4 and the Ocelot R88, as well as those two Formula One cars being added to the podium, will all happen at the same time. He doesn't believe the cars will be released and then the races will be released and then they'll be added to the podium. He believes that they will happen simultaneously, which honestly makes the most sense, and it's a pattern we've seen Rockstar do in the past. Now, sort of building off of that, someone said, how did you come to this conclusion? What's changed? I had the Formula One cars as after Valentine's, not before. And he says, pure speculation, but Rockstar said it in their newswire. The next addition to GTA Online is the open wheel races. It wouldn't make sense to not release the F1 cars alongside the new races. So that's kind of what I was talking about earlier, but they also aren't obligated to follow the website order. They proved that with the Hermes, which is a vehicle released in 2019. So we'll talk about that in a little bit, how many vehicles are actually left and what that could mean. But again, Rockstar has the freedom to navigate the various vehicle websites in whatever order they want. It's generally a good rule of thumb when we see one added on there that it'll come in that order, but they have known in the past to switch it up. Now, speaking of Valentine's Day, Insider Tez Funds 2 reveals that something very likely will happen during that event. He says this: diamonds in the casino vault are likely to arrive with the Valentine's Day event. Lester himself refers to the diamonds as a girl's best friend. So naturally, that kind of makes sense. Diamonds you usually associate with gifts like wedding rings or something you would give for Valentine's Day, like an earring, bracelet, necklace, something like that. And we know that diamonds are the last remaining content that you can get in the vault that have not been introduced. They're still sort of stuck as a part of the drip feed. And honestly, diamonds being added to the casino vault are really like the last big and new thing that Rockstar could introduce, outside of the Formula One style races and, of course, the other cars. But that's about it as far as it relates to the Diamond Casino. So Tez Funds 2 says that Valentine's Day would be the perfect and sort of natural spot in order to add diamonds into the casino vault. And honestly, I think he's right. That makes a ton of sense as well. And so with all that being said, you might actually wonder how much longer we have of all the Diamond Casino Heist drip feed content. How many cars are left, and how does that relate to how many weeks we have left? Well, there's actually only a handful of vehicles left. On the Southern San Andreas Super Auto site, there's 3, the Declasse Drift Yosemite, the Dinka Sugoi, and the Dinka Ballistic Kanjo. So 3 on there. And then there are 3 vehicles remaining on the Legendary Motorsports site. The Ocelot R88, the Progen PR4, which those 2 are the F1 cars, and then the Nagasaki Strider. So assuming that Rockstar releases 1 car per week, which is just an assumption based off of what they've done in the past, we would have 6 weeks remaining of content. Now, Rockstar could very easily skip a week. In the case of the Formula One cars, they could release 2 at once. But let's just say they're going to do 1 at a time. That's roughly 6 weeks left. So about 6 weeks from today, that would pretty much bring us to the middle of March, where then Rockstar would be out of content from the Diamond Casino Heist. And then I think we would start looking at what's next. Now, all the rumors, reports, and information that's found within the files and from insiders are suggesting that there's going to be a spring update. So I think it would be highly unlikely that Rockstar would do another DLC in March, but I think April would be a good time to do something, and even May, if Rockstar wanted to, sort of push it that far back. Again, according to the Newswire post that Rockstar put out the other day, they've confirmed that there's going to be several big updates in 2020. Not just one, they used updates plural. So I think that's good news for a lot of stuff coming in 2020. And if that is the case, you would think they would try and squeeze in an extra update And that's why we might see one in spring this year, while we didn't see one in 2019. But anyways, that's just sort of my theories, my hypothesis, and also what we can expect over the next couple of weeks, alongside the free money that is starting to roll out this weekend from the first batch of giveaways. Again, what Rockstar is calling the biggest GTA Online cash giveaway yet. So again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Have you received your free money yet from Rockstar? If so, what platform are you on? If not, what platform are you on, and when did you sign on first? Again, let me know your thoughts, opinions, and more in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.